Today, I want to share with you a story about how a simple act wearing a rosary changed the life of a king, and even helped him escape eternal damnation. This is a story about devotion, redemption, and the power of example. A long time ago, in the kingdom of Leon and Galicia, there lived a king named Alphonsus. Now, Alphonsus was a man who deeply respected the Blessed Virgin Mary. He wanted everyone in his court to honor her, but there was one thing: he didn't actually pray the rosary himself. Instead, he did something quite simple but powerful. He wore a large rosary on his belt. It was a constant, visible reminder to his courtiers about the importance of prayer. While Alphonsus didn't pray the rosary himself, just by wearing it, he encouraged everyone around him to do so. And that's exactly what happened. His example inspired his servants and those in the court to say the rosary regularly. But as fate would have it, one day the king fell seriously ill. His condition worsened, and soon, the doctors gave up hope, believing he was on the brink of death. But this is where the story takes a miraculous turn. In his spirit, King Alphonsus found himself before the judgment seat of our Lord. There, he was surrounded by devils who began accusing him of all the sins he had committed in his life. It looked as though the king was about to face eternal condemnation. But just as all seemed lost, something incredible happened. Our Lady, the Blessed Virgin Mary, appeared before him. With a calm and loving presence, she intervened on his behalf. She called for a pair of scales, and in one pan she had his sins placed. But then, she did something remarkable. In the other pan, she placed the very rosary that King Alphonsus had worn on his belt, along with all the rosaries that had been prayed by those inspired by his example. As the scales balanced, it became clear: the weight of all those rosaries was far greater than the weight of the king's sins. Our Lady, with a loving smile, spoke to him. "As a reward for the little service you did for me in wearing my rosary," she said, "I have obtained a great grace for you from my son. Your life will be spared for a few more years. See that you spend those years wisely and do penance." When King Alphonsus regained consciousness, he was overwhelmed with gratitude. He cried out, "Blessed be the rosary of the Most Holy Virgin Mary, by which I have been delivered from eternal damnation." After recovering his health, the king made a vow to never take his life for granted. He spent the rest of his days spreading devotion to the rosary. He began praying the rosary every day and encouraged everyone in his court to do the same. Through his example, King Alphonsus not only changed his own life but also the lives of many others. The simple act of wearing the rosary had not only saved his life but led countless others to prayer and devotion. So what can we take from this story? It's a reminder that sometimes even our smallest actions, like wearing a rosary, can make a huge difference. Our example can inspire others to turn to faith, to prayer, and to the power of devotion. And in doing so, we can change lives, just as the rosary changed the life of King Alphonsus. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, the rosary isn't just a prayer. It's a powerful tool for grace, a simple way to connect with God, and a way to inspire others through your example. God bless.